Wrong.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to this.
No kidding.
Hmm.
I mean,
How's it going there, YouTube? My name is the Dark Reviewer, and yeah, I'm still trying to get used to being on my own in my own apartment.
lucky
But
bastard.
yeah, that's not going to stop me from making content with these guys here because we're going to be doing something that we it's been on our minds for a good long time. Almost everyone else on YouTube has done this, so we need to throw our hat into the ring. So we know we've talked about animes that deserve a continuation, which you can find that on Kevin's channel on the
If
on
you
the
ever
spin-off,
fix it.
on the spin-off channel. But then when we fix technical problems is delaying the part 2 of that, so we'll see what we can do. But this one came to the idea that what is other than continuations we need to talk about?
Reboot.
Hitting that hard R button, guys. We need to get reboots done.
Yeah. I mean,
Dear
Nicholas
Lord,
teased
there
that.
are some that deserve it.
No. They don't deserve it. They fucking need it.
That too. So we're gonna jump right in because we want to get our opinions out there for you guys because they're the only opinions that matter actually.
Ouch.
Well, actually, let me quote my late grandpa. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink.
Yeah, at least mine probably smells better.
I wash on a regular basis.
Okay, let's move on, please.
Actually,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Let's stop all this ass talk.
So let's get into the first one to start us off. Is actually we're gonna give it to Kevin. He's gonna start us off today.
Yay! I'm special.
And then Nady Boy, you're gonna be next after that.
Alrighty.
Nicholas is the bronze, and I'll be best for last.
Nice.
So let's see what we got. Number 10s, please.
All right. So everyone's been talking about JJK, right? Everyone's talking about Chainsaw Man. Everyone was raving when Bleach: The Thousand Year Blood War came back. Wait. There's another supernatural anime from the 90s. Spirit Gun. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah, that does need a remake.
Okay, look. Before we had Bleach, we had Yu Yu Hakusho, a series about a delinquent who dies trying to save someone who wasn't even going to die. So he comes back as a spirit detective to fight kind of demons. Where have we heard that before? We haven't, because this is the first time we've seen it happen. And then Jujutsu Kaisen and other series copied it. So this is kind of the grandfather of supernatural anime. And Yu Yu Hakusho was it's iconic. I mean, the dub cast was good. I mean, the characters were really nice. You know, Yusuke, Hiei, Kuramina, they were really good. They were good characters. They had good, for a series that was in the 90s, it had good animation, good fight scenes, good emotion.
It was pretty dang good. I mean, that tournament arc was phenomenal.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I mean, it was great. And apparently the final season was a little mixed bag, but it ended well. But if we got a reboot, think about this. Imagine the story again, added a few new things, add more from the manga, but with today's animation, if Trigun Stampede could exist, it could happen. Now, I put this low because the likelihood it's low. It's like we might not get it. I mean, we barely just got Trigun Stampede. Later on, we're gonna get Rurouni Kenshin. So it's like I'm not gonna hold my hopes up it'll come in a reboot. I just hope it does, maybe with the original cast or not. I hope it does, because Yu Yu Hakusho, it's a classic. I mean, guys.
One thing about Yu Yu Hakusho, it was one of the 2 shows that made Funimation famous during the time.
That is true.
So, and now that Funimation's part of Crunchyroll, maybe they could try to bring it back. But again, I'm not going to hold my breath to it. But still, if it came back, just seeing a spirit gun in our current animation, it's like when we saw the Kamehameha for the first time in years in Dragon Ball Battle of Gods. Just I would like
It was chills.
It gave me chills, but if it doesn't happen, it's okay. So that's my number 10, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. I know Nikki is going to be happy out there because he loves Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh yeah, I mean, so good.
All right, Nate, what do you got after that, man?
Well, we mentioned like a lot of different supernatural anime, so I decided like to bring another one in. We all mentioned da and all that, but I'm going to talk about like the other show that is made by the same creator, Bacano.
Bacano.
Oh, Bacano, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That show still makes me laugh.
It does. It's awesome. The theme song is still catchy as hell.
It's very catchy. Plus, I had to admit, like some of the characters are very good, and I had to admit the setting of the plot line, it was actually well thought out. Like I thought it was like pretty unique. Like,
on the flying pussyfoot.
That was ridiculous.
It still makes me laugh.
That name.
But there was still some, like, I would say there was definitely some dark moments there too. I mean, the rail chaser.
The train arc is the best example of how dark and serious it could get, especially with that serial killer. Holy
the rail chaser. Oh boy.
It's insane. I got scared whenever I saw him appear on screen. Even though it did have like a funny moment with him later on, just like giving dating advice.
Like,
what the hell?
That's almost as mind-boggling as Orochimaru being a parent-teacher counselor.
Yeah, it would be weird. But
it's a Naruto joke. Don't worry.
Okay, so I don't give a damn. Got it.
Yeah, but yeah, I can only put Baccano low because, well, with the way that the series is, I thought it was fine the way it is. But then again, if we get a reboot of this, maybe have some of the arcs fleshed out a bit more. Because let's face it, one problem I have with the original Baccano,
12 episodes.
They're all over the place. Even I have a hard time keeping track. But yeah, that's my number 10. Baccano, a very underrated anime that could get really crazy and gritty.
Yes, absolutely. Alrighty then. Nicholas, I'm curious to know about your list, man.
All right, now this is going to surprise you guys, but I honestly think this deserves a reboot as a whole. Number 10 for me is Sword Art Online.
Yeah, actually, it does. It does deserve one.
Yeah, considering how much corners have been cut.
Oh, dude, don't get yet. Okay, look, let's be all honest. When we first saw it, we all felt like something was missing from that first season.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, just imagine Aincrad being given a full 25 episode season instead of 2 supplementary movies.
Bro, you said 25 arcs. I would be like, no, don't be a fun.
I meant episodes.
I know.
But it would have felt. I think that would have made the final episode of that hit even harder. When he's just walking down the halls. I will confess, I cried in that.
Bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then we can focus on the other stuff. Maybe give those more time as well.
Yeah, we kind of skimmed over a lot of that, especially with Gun Gale in season 2. It flip flopped time in that.
Maybe like the whole Lisa thing could be maybe a little,
less toned down.
Yes,
exactly.
Please, I know Japan does it, but we don't like it. Please.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Oh, moving on. I think it deserves it. But in all honesty, it's probably not going to happen.
No, they're still pumping out stuff, so it's still on everybody.
Yeah, the movies are kind of fixing it, but I still think it needs one.
Okay, alrighty.
Hey, man, you know what? Maybe if we get a reboot, Kirito can actually be a good character. In Aincrad, at least, Instead of just being an OP piece of shit, we can actually get development from him.
Well, again, most of that was cut.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. A reboot could make him somewhat decent. Instead of me.
We can at least. I mean, he's tolerable now, but it's still they could have had more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bryce Pattenberg and Jeremy Lee will be on board for like going back from step 1 and having more stuff in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I'm
were fine. They were fine. They were fine in their roles, man. I like their roles. All right.
Yeah.
All
Brandon.
right, so my number 10 is actually going to be really surprising for you guys.
Really?
Because this one actually got a live action adaptation in the recent years.
Wait,
No,
what?
Hey,
No,
Nicholas,
no.
shut up. Nicholas, shut up.
It's
Nicholas, shut up.
it's one that I also didn't even know there was an anime until I watched it. It's actually Alita Battle Angel.
Okay, I was thinking of something completely different.
Nicholas, advice for you, Nicholas. Next time, don't just say no, and assume things. Okay? Just
All
say.
right.
All right, continue,
Yeah,
please.
Alita Battle Angel. Like when we saw the trailer for the live action movie, it was like,
Yeah.
it could be good. It could be good. And when it came out, yeah, it was decent. It was decent at best. But it did capture scene by scene by what the anime and the manga really did. I'm still like traumatized at how they show the dog getting stabbed by a tentacle whip. I was still traumatized from that. But yeah, honestly, the manga series tell me, what do we have enough or like barely any dystopian sci-fi world animes anymore?
I count Ghost in the Shell. That's about it.
No,
Yeah,
no guns life. What about no guns
No
life?
gun. Okay, Ghost in the Shell, No Gun Life. You could argue Psychopaths.
You could.
I
But
would
yeah.
say Attack on Titan, but I'm not sure it counts.
That's not really sci-fi.
Not really sci-fi.
Yeah.
But you get my point. Like doing this animation style, like new animation style for what it is, honestly, this would make the anime like crystal clear, smooth, and it can actually tackle some really interesting ideas. I was really surprised on how they managed to handle the battle ball situation in the movie. Like I thought for certain that was gonna be a CGI train wreck, but that was actually a lot of it was practical effects. I was surprised. Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron really did a good job capturing some of that. So if people are talking about a potential sequel for that live action movie, maybe give the anime a little bit of treatment. Maybe give it like a new breath of life. But will it happen? I don't know, because the movie didn't got some feedback and the anime was like way back in the 90s. So who knows? Who knows what we know, but that's why we make this kind of list. So Alita Battle Angel is my number 10 spot, actually.
These number 10s are pretty good.
Yeah, it's at least a
Good
good
start.
foundation.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Let's see number 9s.
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of cheat because I did mention this in anime continuations, me and Nate. But, still, if it got rebooted, Oran High School Host Club would have been a lot more fun.
Oh, yeah.
High School Host
It
Club.
would get a reboot.
Yeah. It's like, look. Let's just say that me and Brennan and Nate enjoyed the original. It was a fun series.
Yeah.
It was full humor, full fart. But the ending, it felt like there was something missing. And then I heard that the manga had a few things that were cut, or it could have added more, but they didn't do it. So that's a shame, But if a reboot did come, maybe they can expand more of the relationships however we have with the guys, and maybe even after season 1, they could have some things happen in season 2. Who knows? It's like I would enjoy it mostly because I like the characters. Although, of course, some in the dub might not return, like Vic Mignogna, but who knows?
And Travis Willingham.
Yeah, but still, I would like this to come back because it was one of the first reverse harems I've watched that I really enjoyed, So, Oran High School's Host Club, if it gets a reboot, great. If not, I'm not going to hold my breath. That's my number 9.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Nice.
That's definitely something
Thank you.
people would definitely question and talk about.
Thank you.
Especially the placement.
That's true. Nate, how about you, man?
All right, well, some more reason to why Kevin have Oregon High School Heist Club at number 9. This animated series, I felt like it was fine the way it was, but if it does get a reboot, considering looking at the manga, it would be interesting. And this is the anime I saw alongside Darker Than Black, D. Gray Man.
Hey!
D. Gray Man, yes! I love that one.
Classic.
It's a really classical show. Okay, question: when we think about like exorcism and all that, we all think about Blue Exorcist, and well, to an extent, Sarah for the End.
Yeah.
But think about this: the Gray Man kind of touched upon that subject a bit.
Oh yeah, dude.
So it's technically one of the first ones that actually dealt with like demons and exorcism. And honestly, yeah, even though there may be some weird episodes, and I'm pretty sure.
No, really?
Oh, really? There's weird episodes in an anime.
Shut up, Nicholas.
I know, but the episodes some of the episodes of D. Grayman are just like.
Yeah, they are.
But honestly, I think that some of the character arcs are well fleshed out. I think some of the cast members, they were well memorable. This was like one of the few shows that actually got me introduced to both Jason Liebrick and Todd Haberkorn. I will admit that.
Coming.
And it's ironic considering that Jason Liebrick voices 2 characters in the show, and both of them are different.
Hey,
Oh,
range, man. That man has range.
Yeah,
Pretty much range. Yeah, and even though like the original D. Grayman did suffer through the same situation that Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds went through, where the dub kind of stopped at midpoint and then the sub just continued. I don't know why they did that. But hey, at least like with the sequel in a way, D. Grayman Hollow, alright, not the best, but I still think it still worked.
Okay.
But now that I look back at it, we see that Jason Liebrick is getting popular and Todd Haberkorn is still getting more roles, so I'm wondering if those two met up again, I would definitely love to see like maybe a reboot of this thing like in the future and seeing some of the cast members return. That would be awesome. And even follow the manga more efficiently.
Absolutely.
But-
Like it should.
Yeah, it should. But hey, the original anime and the Hollow, it still did for what it is. So number 9, I have to give it to you, D. Gray Man. Very
Okay.
charming and very
Yeah,
underrated.
respect.
I respect that.
Respect.
So, Nicholas, how about your number 9?
should be no surprise that I've got a couple of horror ones on my list.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, I got some too, actually.
But we're going to a prison in this one.
No. What the fuck? Whoa, wait.
I know what you're
what?
talking about.
It freaked the fuck out. It's
Nurse
not what.
prison.
It's not what you. It's not that thing.
Okay.
It's Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead
Oh,
Man Wonderland.
oh,
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. When I heard prison, I was like, oh no, please don't talk about that.
PTSD.
I know you're crazy. but I
Oh,
don't know.
Bye.
Please, no, we don't talk about that thing.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Now, one of the first shows I think I ever saw on Toonami was this.
Oh,
And yeah, it will mess you up if you're not the right age.
Yeah, it will.
Because basically, you guys know the Hunger Games? Think
Yep.
of that, but cranked up to 10.
Yeah.
1,000.
It's
Even though
actually better.
I do not like
That's not a high bar.
Yeah, it's better. It's and bad and good and good.
Oh, really? Huh.
Oh yeah, because these this sick fuck basically created a prison that functions as a amusement park.
Yeah.
Of course, but here's the sick part is the people watching it who go there to watch it think it's all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're actually watching people die. And you're like, what shitty effects? And the prisoners are all wearing collars that will kill them if they don't eat candy in a certain amount of time. But that's just what they do for the public.
Mm-hmm.
Those sick cage fights are no.
No.
Yeah, no. And then we get the supernatural elements because there are certain characters in this that can manipulate their blood.
So Scarlet from
Some-
Mortal Kombat?
Kinda. Well, actually, it wouldn't surprise me if that did inspire her. This did inspire her.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because we got one, the main character can shoot it, another can grow it into blood blades on their arm,
That's
and
cool.
and then there's one that uses her hair for it. So
yeah, we don't. She's a little nutball.
yeah, think Flair from Fairy Tale, but actually crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey. And there was just There's just so much missing from this. Just
Mhm.
especially the last couple of episodes where they went original.
Why did you end it there too?
I know. Ugh. Just imagine this following the story arc of the source material, and with today's graphics.
It'd be awesome.
Awesome. Dude, you could have imagine the blood blades forming in state-of-the-art CGI.
It'd be great. It'd be awesome.
I know. Oh, and plus the characters are also pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Dante and Shiro are like the world's strangest odd couple, but they just work. I really hope somebody decides to do this series right.
Hopefully. But who knows? Who knows?
But not fucking Netflix.
Nah. That's true. Alrighty, so my number 9 is, sure enough, mine's also a horror one, actually.
Huh. Back to
And it's
back.
What?
You okay?
Okay, I feel like someone had their hand around my neck.
Motherfucker!
What?
Yeah, I'm actually talking about Elfen Lied.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Elfen Lied actually cut out a lot of stuff.
No.
And I was like, I mean, I was younger when I saw this anime, and I was like, huh. So that's how it ends. I'm like, okay, I guess. But when I found the source material, no, there was so much more shit to cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Like, if not a reboot, definitely is a goddamn continuation. So like, also you can put this in either one. But imagine the astral specter hands of Lucy in today's animation. Think about that. It would be so silky smooth. Because this anime dives into trauma, personality difference, depression. And that's a nice version.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, Lucy goes on a murderous rampage because somebody killed her dog. I mean, also,
And they were just deserved.
Just as early. I mean, I would be pissed off, but she took it to a whole nother level. But it's just like, Lucy's character was so much fleshed out in the other one. Like, we actually know both sides of her personality, the innocent style, and then also the crazy psychotic weapon. It would be so interesting to see how because they actually talked about other, not just the sister kind of type that we saw in the anime. There's more. There's supposed to be an army of these things.
Yeah.
So at least do something, especially everyone kept talking about its opening. Like, the opening song was done, but it was done in like 5 different languages, and it was fantastic. Will it happen though? I don't know, but it at least deserves something. Give us the reboot if you want to do that, but if you want to revive it in a way, that could also be done. So I mean, Elfen Lied is always to me a standout anime of the horror style, and I have to talk about it here. It deserves to be talked about.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I personally might not watch it, but I respect those who do watch it.
Yeah.
So nice, buddy.
Alrighty, so we're getting more and more into the weeds. Let's see what we got for number 8.
All right. They fucked up once with this anime. They tried it again, and they fucked it up again. Dear God, please reboot Soul Eater successfully.
Soul
Oh my
Eater.
Okay, I'm not kidding. Yeah, there is a reboot of Soul Eater. Technically, they did try to reboot it, but it fucked up. I mean, look, niggas, let me talk. Look, I understand. I know we all liked Soul Eater. Let's admit it. We all liked Soul Eater in the beginning. It was fun. Halfway through, it kind of just dropped the bomb, you know, and it was. And the ending was disappointing, cliched, stupid. I mean, it left a bitter taste in my mouth. And I just think maybe they could reboot it. They did, and same mistakes. They didn't fix anything. And I'm just thinking, guys, the manga is done. It's done. Like you could adapt it again. Like hell, if you want, use the same art style. But guys, you could reboot it one more time and learn from your mistakes. I mean, come on. I want to see Corona beat Medusa. I want to see their fight on the moon. I want to see all that. Like, actually let me see this instead of just giving me a random Dragon Ball Z power bullshit fight with Maka ending with a fucking punch. I'm like, what? Like, it's frustrating to me how Soul Eater could have been great if they had followed the source material. All right, if they do it a third time, great. If they don't, at this point, I don't care. Honestly, I just do something with Soul Eater, not Fire Force. Fuck Fire Force. That's my number 8.
Yeah, Fire Force doesn't deserve to be talking about after the shits right now.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely. I'm sure a lot of us are going to be talking about the anime too.
Nate, go. I'm pissed off. Nate, please
Go ahead,
go.
Nate.
Oh God, did I lag a bit?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
damn
god.
it.
Nate, your McDonald's internet is trash.
Okay. I will say this: number 10 and 9, I was pretty mild about those entries.
Mm-hmm.
Starting now, oh boy, I'm gonna get a little salty when talking about these.
Okay.
And similar to how Soul Eater had finished the manga and all that, and looking at the anime, I'm like, yeah, Akame ga Kill needs a reboot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Yeah, because let's face it, when we first saw Akame ga Kill, we were just like impressed. We were like blown away by it. Like
I would say not blown away, but
it still left a good impression. Like it introduced the assassins very well. It introduced like the characters very well as well. And as it goes on, damn, I had to admit, this was like the first time I saw like an anime where it actually started killing off most of the cast members. And I'm like, damn. It had a good start at first, but as it continues in the second half,
Yeah.
at first I was a bit ignorant about that one because I did not read the manga during the time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's how you're ending it? Alright. Then I read the manga, and I looked back at the anime. What the fuck, guys? Why would you do that? Because seriously, there were some corners that they cut from, and heck, you know how Leone fought that douchebag prime minister?
Yeah.
Oh
In the
yeah.
manga.
Oh.
In the manga, he had a really cool badass form.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell was that?
Oh, not just that. What about fucking Tatsumi's dragon form?
Yeah.
Also, let's be honest here. As much as we don't like him as a villain, honest God, would he fucking deserve in the manga instead of just getting punched to death?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like Nate completely lagged the hell out.
I know. You were like this. You were like that. Your McDonald's internet again. He did it again. Your McDonald's. Nate, McDonald's, and tell them to put more oil in the greaser so that you can.
No, he can't. He's frozen again.
Dude, Nate.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
It was. Anyway, back onto that. Yeah, Honest Dev was really well deserved in the manga. In the anime, they toned that down, but that's like another thing that they failed to capture. Remember back in Anime Ships
Yes.
with Tatsumi and Mine?
Yeah.
The anime did that fucking dirty in the manga. Both of them are just well, get this. She is, spoiler alert, she is pregnant with Tatsumi's kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good launching point for the relationship. And then just, ugh.
Well, I mean, you gotta wonder how they actually did it.
They
It
did
was
it like
before
they did
his
it, They did it before his
transformation.
transformation.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science to figure that out.
Yeah, not only is it not rocket science, they actually say that.
Yeah, they did. In the I had the volume right next to me. I could get it for you right now. I can get it for you right now, dude.
Calm down, jeez.
No, I will not, because Trey's shouting me so much that I am still ranting. God damn it!
Oh yeah, you're not the only one, Brandon. But yeah, like Akame ga Kill, if it gets a reboot, please follow the source material, please, and don't rush crap. Because when you have a good momentum and rush crap around the end, you know it's not going to leave a good impact. Yeah, Akame ga Kill, that's my number 8, and it's just a taste of what's to come from my other entries.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Some of that
actually. Alrighty, so now I gotta splice that together. Thanks, Nate.
I'm sorry.
Again, fix your McDonald's internet.
Nicholas.
I'm pretty sure McDonald's internet would have worse than this.
Oh, absolutely. It's your
right.
turn, though, Nicholas.
Well, we're already getting into the repeat territory because Elfin Lead is back.
What?
Yes.
Did you one-up him?
You one-upping son of a bitch.
I didn't do it on purpose, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
You covered a lot of it, but just imagine the gore in this modern age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Hellsing Ultimate vibes. Hellsing Ultimate vibes.
Yes. Hellsing Ultimate vibes. Jesus Christ on a crutch. And we could actually see the fucking planet scene.
Yes! What the
Oh
hell?
my god. Oh my god. Well, that is such a cool visual. It deserves to be animated. That scene alone justifies a reboot for this series. Again, these aren't ranked on how much they're likely they are, as much it is how I want them, but I definitely think this deserves better.
Definitely. Absolutely. I agree with
Also,
you.
let's be real. Some of the character designs they look kind of childish.
Oh no, yeah, like a lot of animes these days.
We could probably
Especially yeah.
Alrighty, so my turn for my number 8, and boy, I'm probably gonna rant a little bit on this one.
Oh god.
I'm not the only one. Okay.
Because I am the bone of my sword.
What?
Yeah, we're going with the 2006 original Fate Stay Night.
Oh my fucking god, yes!
Yes!
Because
God,
the only thing we
Saber.
remember,
Yes!
the only thing we remember is that goddamn CGI
CGI dragon.
What the hell? That thing is the literal definition why we can't have nice dragons in anime.
No, let's be clear. We're totally fine if they don't want to show that sex scene directly, but there had to have been better options.
Oh, there had to have been, and also the writing. The writing was awful. The dubbing was awful.
I feel so bad for Sam Riegel and Kate Higgins.
Like, come on, yes. I mean, I know I would love to see like that scene between Rin and Saber. I would love to see that scene.
You dirty boy!
I don't care.
Hey, you would only see that too.
I'm sure everyone else would want to see that. But come on, this is what started the Fate universe. We have so much good animation styles for it. Why is this not getting touched? Literally, just because of a CG dragon? Is that the only reason why?
That is bullshit.
Literally, like, Fate is one of the most highest grossing popular series. It has manga, it has anime, it has video games. You need to show your origin more love. Like, I would love to see this. Give it better updated graphics and style. I know you guys can fix some of this shit. You can fix some of this. It's not that hard.
You fixed a lot of it.
Like, if you want to do a dragon fight, don't do it CG then. Look at Slime. Veldor is 2D, and he works.
Even Special 7 have a bit of a dragon fight, and it's not even CG too.
Oh my god, all of us here are Fate fans, and we have our favorite Fate series.
Mm-hmm.
We are begging you, the Type Moon. We are begging you.
Yeah.
Get your shit fixed with this one. Show your origin to your studio more love. So that's why it had to be talked about in reboots. The 2006 Fate Stay Night. Oh boy.
You.
I agree.
Let's
The
go to
sex scene
number
would've been
7,
awesome.
shall we?
Lucky number 7.
All right. 7. The 90s version of Berserk needs to come back.
Yes.
My
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Oh,
And
God.
don't use CG, please.
Yeah.
Ever again. I'm pretty sure.
I'll give credit to where credit's due. The Golden Age arc, they handled it fine. If you could look past the CG.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, okay, I did not watch it as much, but it's like, Berserk is a respectable series, you know. By the way, rip the author, you know.
Yeah,
Rip.
absolutely.
But like, when it came back in 2016, everyone was hyped. Everyone was hyped. And we saw the trailer. CG.
The hype died instantly.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, look, I get a lot of series do use CGI. Even some of my favorite series do CGI. But it's like, it can work. This did not. We don't need a full CGI series for Berserk. I mean, hell, you don't need to even reboot the entirety of the 1997 series. You don't need to reboot all that. Just reboot the 2026 version, continuing it from there, just no CGI. I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure CGI costs more than, 2D. So it's like, just do that. I mean, give it to the fans, These fans, they like Berserk, They will respect the series even after the creator is gone. They want his work to be respected. So do it, just, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's like, you could do it. You can do better than just crappy CGI and questionable decisions.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm just
if you want to do it for a fight scene, that's fine. It's a fight scene. If you want to do that, by all means. But for normal walking around, really?
Yeah.
well, at least Trigun Stampede, it kind of fixed that problem, though it does feel a bit wonky.
Yeah. So yeah, just yeah. I mean, if Trigun can get a reboot like this, then the Berserk could too. So
Yep,
hopefully they can do it. I mean, and hell, if they do it, I'll watch it.
Same
like,
here. I like the original.
So yeah, that's my number 7. Berserk needs to.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's one of the most
We're
influential
getting into
manga series of all
Berserk
time.
now.
Yeah.
So, Nate.
Well, time for me to rant yet again. Tokyo Ghoul, get a reboot now.
Oh my
Mental
God.
Link.
Are you kidding?
What?
Yep.
No, I was kidding about the Lucky 7. Okay, yeah, Tokyo Ghoul. One of the first few horror animes I saw other than Death Note. First season, okay, pretty good. Not bad, but not great either. Good start. Then I just look at the other seasons later on as it continued.
Hey.
Wow. I didn't even read the manga during that time, but I know for just by looking at it, I'm like, okay, not only you're missing something, but it's clear that you're botching things up, not just with the story, but with the characters too.
Yep.
I swear, this is like literally like 7 Deadly Sins, where like as the season goes on, it just gets like it gets more unbearable for me to watch. Not just like in a gritty horror way, just in terms of the writing. Thankfully, I stopped like around like season 3 or so, just so I could read the manga, and thank God.
Oh yeah, that's what you gotta do. Finish season 1, then stop immediately.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't learn that with Rosario Vampire, but that's another story.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
That's
higher up.
That's a different
Yeah,
can
same
of
here.
worms
But
right there.
anyway, like, Considering that Austin Tindall is like getting back to like the voice acting role, especially since he's confirmed to be Million Knives in Trigun Stampede, perfect casting. I think it will also like help out. You want to know what also would help out his momentum? Get a reboot of Tokyo Ghoul and bring him back as Ken Kaneki.
Yeah.
That would honestly be great. And if they do a reboot, please follow the source material and don't botch up the story and characters. That's all I ask.
Yeah, they probably won't though because they're still banking on that live action series.
Wait. Movie or TV show?
Movie.
Movie.
Anime or American or Japanese?
Japanese.
Well, better. Those are better than American versions. Let's get that out of the way.
Without a doubt.
Okay. Oh, please. You can't name 10 good Japanese anime movies done in America. You just can't.
It's rare. It's rare.
It's really, really rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't talk much because I figure another Mental Link brother of mine is going to cover more about it. But yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, that's my number 7.
Alrighty then. Go ahead, Nicholas. It's your turn though, man.
We go to an underrated superhero show.
What?
Huh?
What? Well, it's kind of superhero. The best way I can describe it is mix Witchblade with a healthy dose of Darker Than Black. We are going to the world of Zetman.
Oh, Zetman!
Yes.
Okay, consider you made that combo, I may check that out because I love Darker Than Black.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate, but that's what it is to me.
Hey, just take it for what it is.
Yeah. I mean, now listen, I'll be honest. The adaptation is not that bad. I've read the source material, I've seen the show. It does what every good show should do. Adapt the material. Just change it up a little bit. It does do that, and I think it does that well. But, goddamn, 12 episodes was not enough for this.
Nah.
Oh, God, there is so much depth, so much loring behind this. It deserves a full season of 25 episodes. The story of Jean is freaking traumatizing and tragic. Oh, God, someone needs to do it justice. And the animation style, they can keep it the same because it looks cool, but give me that transformation scene of Jean into Zetman in today's graphics.
It's so cool.
Oh, yeah. Chef's kiss. Add in some modern fight choreography. You've got a fun time coming.
Agreed.
Yeah. And again, another criminally underrated show deserves more attention.
Also true.
Yes. That is my 7.
Alright, so yeah, because as you know, my number 7 is like, what's 1,000 minus 7? Yep. It's Tokyo Ghoul. Just first season was fun.
Pain.
As we know, first season was good.
Yeah.
It was acceptable.
It was a good adaptation. What the fuck happened with Route A?
I don't even know.
I know what happened, but I'm saving for when I cover it.
Oh
right.
my! And then the first half of Re. Are we seriously doing this? Kaneki just loses his memory, and now he's fighting with the organization. Really? That's how we're doing this? And this is before I read the manga, and even the manga actually still pisses me off when I read that part. But the last half of Re was acceptable. It finished it in a way that was fine, but there's a lot of bad in between the good part.
Yeah.
I mean, you have someone that's going through full on like identity crisis with Kaneki, like with both his human side and with the Rize side, like trying to fight for control. Like that is awesome in a character. You see that struggle, and Austin Tindall matched that so well. Then you decide to turn him into a Sasuke wannabe in Route A.
Literally fusing Accelerator with Sasuke.
Not a good combination.
Not a good combination, guys. Like literally, like we waited 2 years for the second season for that. And no wonder it took you guys so long to release Re because everyone hated Route A. So it's just Tokyo Ghoul is such an it's almost iconic in a way. Like it made a big smash. Why is it not getting so much more love? I mean, yeah, like the live action part 1 I saw in theaters was fine. It was actually not that bad of a live action adaptation. I mean, it is kind of cool they brought in the original English dub cast to dub the live action. That's fine.
I'm gonna watch it now.
But it just needs more. It needs to have that respect, especially when you kick it off with a fucking banger opening like that.
Oh yeah.
Creepy, and then it just went on to being a banger.
So yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, it deserves it. It doesn't need it. It deserves it. So yeah, that's my number 7.
Nice.
Number
All right.
6. Before we
First
go on.
mental link.
Which is such bullshit. And again, you're lagging a bit, but okay. I talked about this in anime continuations. I'm sorry I'm cheating for this, but Art of the Scarlet Ammo kind of skipped over some things in season 1, so maybe a reboot could fix that.
Okay, yeah. Art of the Scarlet Ammo.
I mean, look, I enjoy the series as it is, you know. I skipped Double A because Double A is like a spin-off. We don't care about that. Then I read the manga. They cut a few corners, just a few. Not as much as I expected, but there are some things that added more to certain characters. There's some decisions in the anime that were like, so I think a reboot would have been good. Plus, you know, now they could also adapt season 2, you know, the next arc, you know, the Egyptian arc, the Reki arc, you know, because these arcs were good. I admit the arcs were crazy, but they were good. So I just think they really need to reboot it. I mean, there's a lot of old series that are now getting reboots, like Stamp Trigun again and Rurouni Kenshin. So Art of Scarlet Ammo could get one, you know? I mean, it's not that old, so who knows? I mean, it does deserve it. It kind of needs it, so that's my number 6.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nate would ask for less Arya.
Oh, shut up, Nate. All right.
I mean, she's not the worst female lead, but, well, not my personal
She's annoying.
favorite.
So what is yours though, man?
Well, it was talked about before, so might as well talk about it again. Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of us are gonna be talking about that.
Yeah.
I would be surprised, not be surprised if all 4 of us mentioned it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much of a surprise because it was very popular at the time when it came out. Heck, it came out around the same time as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
And it also came out around the same time as Fairy Tail, which is also very popular too. And if you really think about it, Soul Eater, it had a good beat, it did have a good concept. I mean, Halloween theme anime, I'm totally up for it.
Yeah.
Second half, it did drag a bit, I agree. Final battle.
Oh, speaking of dragon,
I lag again, didn't I?
A little bit.
oh yeah.
Oh my god damn it. But yeah. I can't cover much about it because Kevin already covered most of it. But yeah. Soul Eater, if you do get a reboot, don't throw in like a half-assed villain for the final fight.
Mm-hmm.
And make that spider villain more interesting than being bland and forgettable. Yeah, that's my number 6.
So, Nicholas.
Okay, we talked about Berserk, but this is kind of similar to it.
Huh?
But you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. Claymore.
Claymore, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It does need a reboot.
Oh, you have no idea. Listen,
I know.
I don't know if anybody else has, but I read the source material.
I read it too.
Jesus Christ, they are missing out. Okay, look. It is kind of like Berserk, only instead of just it being just one guy hunting monsters for revenge, it's an entire organization
Yeah.
of giant sword wielding women who are technically half monster themselves.
Yep.
Great concept. Great concept. And some of the fights on it were really good.
Mhm.
The problem comes from the last couple of episodes. Oh, God. Now, to its credit, it did follow the source material better than some we'll see on this list. But, Jesus. Just imagine that final scene animated. Spoiler alert, Claire has a happy ending.
Yeah.
And she deserves it. All the shit she's gone through, she deserves it. Oh,
It hurts.
it's just, it does hurt. Just imagine any power the Claymore's using in today's animation.
Mm.
I mean, granted, the rapid swinging might be a bit hard, might stay the same, but at
least something.
Come on,
At least
Yes.
something.
give us something. This show deserves more love. Yeah, that's my number 6.
Yes.
Nice. I will say this. I will talk about it later on, so you won't be alone.
Oh, thank God.
So to my number 6. Why was the 90s version of Berserk canceled again?
Because it was... Actually, I have no idea why.
Really?
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
You are a one-upping little bitch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because here's the thing, I'm one of the few people in this group that has read Berserk and is still reading it. Because as we know, yes, the author has passed on and his work is being laid on to his editors to continue it. But what was the reason for the 90s one to not continue? Like we know, like how Trey said, like if it deserves like it could deserve a revival, not like a full-on reboot, but it could at least continue from where that ended off with today's animation and voice acting. Like, just think like how badass Guts would be with modern day dubbing and a really well done actor.
Oh, just imagine the Berserker armor
Oh my god, it would be so
in good
beautiful.
animation.
That would be
It
beautiful.
would be so beautiful. Literally, guys, like if there's any chance for Berserk to get more love and popularity, well, it's going into its final stages. Now is the time. Now is the time to get for a studio to get off their ass and actually tackle this shit. Because Berserk is like one of the most influential and all-time best-selling mangas of all time, and it deserves more love and of an adaptation.
Oh, yeah. The one Claymore, you can definitely see the inspiration from Berserk.
Yeah, like a lot
And
of
that's
things.
a compliment.
Like a lot of things I even see in video games that have been inspired by Berserk. It's that influential. So please give it something. That's my number 6. And we'll go into our part 2s right after this. So we'll be right back. All right, so the latter was actually interesting. Good options. Let's see how much we can rant about with our top 5s.
Okay. So Cowboy Bebop had a lot of love. What about Outlaw Star?
Mother, I was not expecting you of all people.
I mean, Nicholas, did I ever say I hated the show?
No, but you're such a Cowboy Bebop simp that seemed impossible.
What?
It's
Wow.
like I'm on Trigun Simp.
Wow, Nicholas. How can you look at me with such... Wow, Nicholas, I
Salt?
thought you knew me better. Anyways, Outlaw Star. Yeah, it's like Cowboy Bebop, except add robots, sorcery, aliens, something more. I mean, look, I like Cowboy Bebop a lot, but even I admit it's kind of bullshit. There's no aliens and such, so that's where
Yeah.
Alpha came. Gene Starwin, from what I've seen, he's a pretty cool protagonist. I mean, he's got a gun that literally has magic bullets and
Yeah.
a metamorphic ship, which is pretty cool. And some of the cast is pretty interesting. I mean, so even some of the action scenes for a series that's as old as it is, it holds up well. But imagine if it was rebooted with today's graphics, like I said before, with, say, Yu Yu Hakusho. It would have been great. I would like to see that. And plus, it could push Spike versus Gene Starwin in Death Battle more, because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Alasta had a manga, did it?
It probably did.
Yeah, so maybe this could adapt more. So who knows? I just feel like it could have gotten more love, and it'd be something else people can enjoy. And hopefully it doesn't get a live action like Cowboy Bebop. So that's my number 5. Just for Nicholas is
couldn't even get past episode 1 and it was canceled.
Thank
Funny.
you, Netflix.
Yeah, so
This is what
you did something right for once. So, Nate, you go ahead. What is your number 5, dude?
Okay, well, I had to talk about at least one isekai in there because let's face it, like isekais, they did cut a lot of corners. And ever since I found out that this one may not get a new season, Brandon, I'm sure you might agree with me on this one. You might be surprised about this one. ReZero.
Yeah, if they want to.
Yeah, because holy crap. I saw this on my own merit just because I'm curious because people are just like talking about it, saying it's like, oh, it's pretty good. Good concept, yeah. First season was acceptable for what it is. It was acceptable. Then come along season 2. God fucking damn it. That figure alone that Brandon's holding up, that speaks one of the reasons why we should probably get a reboot. Because season 2 just ended up like that. Just like, okay, we're gonna party while Rem is like in beauty sleep. What the fuck? You seriously gonna do that to Rem? Like, oh yeah, we got like the little spin-off novel where like it's an alternate reality where Subaru does run away with Rem and all that. Bullshit, we need more than that. And it's not just the Rem part that also ticked me off. My waifu, Echidna, she has a lot more content in the light novel. The backstory too. And yet you decided to cut corners and just end it off like that?
Yeah.
Ugh. And seriously, I was like hoping for like a season 3, hoping that it might fix it, but when they said they may not get it, I got so fucking pissed. I got so fucking pissed at the creators of the anime. Why would you do that? Why would you end it up just having like Supergirl be with Amelia, having like one of the worst protagonists be with like a blank character, which, by the way, both backstories for them cut corners too.
Yeah, like a lot of shit.
People say that Shield Hero Season 2 cut a lot of content. Yes, it did. But ReZero did it fucking worse.
Yeah, I mean, at least Shield Hero actually stayed true to a lot of it. It was like two scenes cut.
Yes, exactly. So if we get a reboot for ReZero, that's fine. I will not mind that. Explore a bit more. Maybe make Subaru not be like a dense ass Seb. Do something more with it. And heck, make Amelia a bit more interesting. Because like people kept praising Amelia and all that. I was like, I don't get the hype behind that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, but what do we know?
Yeah,
we're just treated as Rem fanboys.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can respect that both Amelia and Subaru did make both Sean Chiplock and Kaylee Mills popular, but it did make the characters more interesting. Can you imagine how much the popularity would just skyrocket?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my number 5, ReZero. There are other isekais I could have talked about, but this one, out of all of them, needs the reboot the most.
That is fine. I'm actually surprised I don't even have a single isekai on one on my list.
Your
So,
turn, Nicholas.
Nicholas, what do you got, man?
You return to the world of Soul Eater.
For fuck's sake. Brennan, is this a mental link? Do you have Soul Eater?
No, we already did Soul Eater.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it. Oh. Oh, God. Why were these choices made? And first of all, let me be clear. Soul Eater is not a reboot. It's like a
spin-off.
It's a
it's a
spin-off.
spin-off. Completely different.
Also, I actually kind of liked it more.
Probably because it followed the
I'm
source material.
indifferent to that.
Yeah.
But God, we need better. We need it done right. For the love of God. Nothing more I can add.
Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and Reaper chop that as well because my number 5 is also Soul Eater.
Oh!
You see? I told you! Little mother, you son of a bitch.
Brandon, are you doing these mental links on purpose?
No, dude, I made this list like weeks ago. That's not my fault. It's not on me. You guys put them in the same spots.
No, I did not know you were gonna mental link, but anyway, moving on.
Yes. Soul Eater needs to be done respectively.
Right.
As soon as you introduce Excalibur, I was like, oh, okay, this is weird, but it's in the world. It's not breaking my suspension of disbelief. But then when you introduce the Kishin, that's supposed to be part of Death's backstory, and you didn't really give us that, and then you kind of skimmed over the whole this whole thing with Medusa, and then everything else, and then that Maka Albar and Falcon Punch. Really? Just really? Like we have all this cool stuff. We have these soul resonance form we barely even seen. Like the one we saw the most was Death the Kids. But come on, guys! Like this is like one of the most talked about animes of Halloween. Like I know a lot of people watch this. They rewatched it on Halloween just to get in the Halloween spirit. So at least something, guys. Come on. Nothing more I can say because we've mentioned it now 4 times. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Yay.
So number 4 is on. Let's go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna one up Nate with D Gray Man. I mean, not much to say considering I've only seen season 1, but yeah, I mean, a reboot, like kind of focusing more on the manga as well as fleshing out some of the characters. Maybe cut back on some filler episodes, especially with the brother making that fucking robot that ends up.
Oh my god, that was just.
But overall, I think it was a good series. I just think a reboot could do more with it. And maybe Alan X, Lena Lee, who knows? So that's my that's my number 4. Not much to say.
Okay. Navy boy.
Okay.
Oh boy, another anime I saw during like my high school years. Like started off pretty fine, but as it progresses, Jesus Christ, 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it does.
Oh boy.
I will admit, this was almost top 3 for a lot of good reasons.
Yeah. For me, it's not so much the story that needs the reboot as it is the animation.
Yeah.
That's like the main reason, because like the first 2 season animation, it was fine. It was after season 2, that's when it just like really dropped the bomb. And even some of like the new anime like choices, like with Kane's new design, I'm like, seriously? Like Kane's design was just, I was fine with the original design for Kane. I was fine with it. Do you really have to make him look more like a brick?
That's right.
Oh. Yeah, it was just ridiculous. And even some of the newer characters that were just like added on because why the heck not? What was even the point of it? What was even the point of that? And don't even get me started on like some of like the recent movies tied in with the anime. Like
Angel Mary Sue Elizabeth, everybody.
I know, like that was just ridiculous. And looking at the manga, not the best, but not the worst either. And I would honestly prefer that manga over like what we got in the current anime. So yeah, not only the Seven Deadly Sins need a new reboot, they need to get a new animation studio. That's all I can leave it at there. That's my number 4.
Also, I can't forgive him how they ruined Bond's character.
Why would they do my fucking boy so fucking dirty?
It's Netflix. What do you expect?
Either way, what about you, Nicholas? You gonna add to the salt?
Probably not, because I'm fairly certain only one of you has even seen this series. But Sekirei needs another chance.
Yeah, they at least need something. I mean, it's not the best harem show, but hey, it was fun.
It is fun. It's fun, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Now, let's be clear. They did make some changes from the original source material that kind of worked in their favor, like not winging a certain character when they were supposed to in the book, and that worked. That's fine. The problem comes with the last half of season 2. Oh, God! They kill off one of the characters who doesn't die there, just so they can have some added drama. The problem is, if you follow the source material like I did, the drama that was in that scene was 10 times greater in the manga.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, oh, it hurts. And then the fucking happy-go-lucky ending. They tease something in it that is never explained, and we have yet to have a proper explanation in the show. Oh my!
If ever.
Oh no, it's explained in the source material.
Yeah.
But what the? I get wanting to give a satisfying end, but it is something with a tournament to it. You can't end it from there. You kill any chance of returning. God, this entire thing needs a reboot. Even if it's just redoing season 2 properly, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
But what the? Yeah, that's my number 4.
Okay, then. So my number 4 is this, and it's probably, yeah, you probably guys maybe have heard of it, but you haven't really watched it. Because god damn it, this one gives the middle finger to do a Hunger Games for doing a sci-fi story. This is an anime called Dance.
I have never heard of this.
I never heard of it either.
I know. Like, Dance was not on a lot of people's radars. But this is an anime of a futuristic Hunger Games style where you basically are summoned by this weird black orb, and you basically are summoned to it to hunt down monster aliens in a fictional separate dimension of Tokyo, and you can rack up points to actually either get your freedom or get something else. It's a unique concept. It is so freaking great. Like, we have, I mean, it's not lost or anything. It's had different series. It even had a live action adaptation. It even had a reboot prequel on Netflix for 3D CG, which actually was really good. It was actually really well done, and with one of me and Nate's favorite English dub actresses, Christina V, was in it.
Oh, that was all.
It is so good, and it's like I said before, like, if Psychopaths can do a sci-fi thing that is gritty enough to be mature, Gantz was that latter half that you needed to get. And I mean, yes, not everyone is gonna like it. I mean, it's a weird concept, and not a lot of people would like something like that. They're probably gonna stick with like stuff they can really just sink their teeth into easily because they know it's not complicated. This one can be complicated, but it's not really. So I say give it a chance if you want to get started with it. I say go to Netflix, watch the Gantz Zero movie. It was a really good movie. And spoiler, it's actually on my anime movie list because it was that good. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here because Gantz viewers out there are probably gonna agree with me anyways. So the top threes.
Yep. Top three. Let me. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Seven Deadly Sins. Give us a reboot.
One of
Yeah.
bitch.
Look. Season 1 was fine. Let's admit it. Season 1 was completely fine. It was enjoyable for us. Afterwards, that's when it went to shit. I mean, like, I know it was trying to follow the manga, but it's like maybe even expand on some of the things the manga didn't. Hell, Fairy Tail did it too by giving us backstory for Agnologia. It was kind of shit, but it was something. And also, like Nate said, the animation. Oh my god, season 3 especially. We got hyped for Meliodas versus Escanor. I've seen fan animation better than the original. I'm just like, oh, just do something. Hell, make Elizabeth tolerable. Don't make her a Meliodas-sama. I'm like, come on. Don't even make her OP. I don't know. Maybe I'm complaining, but it's like, come on. You know, give us something more. This series has potential. You're just fucking it up, man. Hell, don't even give it to Netflix anymore. Just do something. Also, it's like, I think a spin-off series with Seven Deadly Sins CGI. Oh my god, it looks horrible. So, I don't know. Just do something. Seven Deadly Sins. Come on. That's my number 3.
Nate, how about you, man?
Well, speaking of one-upping, yes, I know. Pot meat kettle. Play more.
Oh, wow.
I'm just happy about it.
Oh, so when I do it, you curse me out, but when you do it, it's fine. Okay.
It's like I said, pot meat kettle. What?
Sure. I'm not gonna look at you.
Yeah, Claymore. Really good concept. Really good cast. Some pretty good fight scenes, and some of the episodes actually hold up pretty well. Up until, well, later on with the final few.
Yeah.
Looking at the manga. Oh my god, Claymore. You could do better. And I'm not sure if I remember this properly, but I'm sure the manga finished, if I remember.
It is.
Oh, yeah. It's been done for a while.
Yeah, so since it's done, perhaps doing like a full-on reboot could do the trick. I mean, if Parasite and Fullmetal Alchemist were able to get a reboot the moment their source material was like technically done at the time and done it perfectly, you could do the same thing, Claymore. Like, maybe get like a different animation studio, even though the animation was fine back then. I don't have a problem with it. But like maybe get like a different studio. Like I can imagine like maybe Madhouse or maybe even Mappa or Bones animating that series. That will be incredible. Yeah, I can't cover much about it because Nicholas already covered most of it. But yeah, Claymore, definitely in my top 3 of animes that really need a reboot. Big time.
That is true. So, Nicholas, how are you gonna destroy your throat for this one?
Tokyo Ghoul. Now, you guys already touched on most of it, but here's what you may or may not know. Route A was actually written and produced by the original writer for Tokyo Ghoul. Now, I get wanting to do something different. I really do, but this was not the way.
No.
It was a poor way.
I know. I mean, granted, the centipede look was pretty damn cool, but What the? Yeah, what the fuck happened? I mean, this pretty much killed my interest in the anime. I haven't even watched whatever the next thing is.
Just read.
Because it just, I have such low expectations for it. And yeah. Well, yeah, brilliant idea. Kaneki joins the organization that tortures him. On what planet does that make sense?
In the writer's mind, because he has amnesia apparently.
And again, I get wanting to do something different, but sometimes you just gotta stick to what was already established. Kaneki splits off and makes his own gang. Oh, that is badass.
Stay in that lane.
That's insane.
It works.
Follow it. The only thing that I get that they did right was the ending for the third season or whatever, because that final shot is just everything. Yeah, but from the end of season 1 to that, it's just too much. It's too much.
It's way too much.
Oh.
Yes, my brothers, my Tokyo Ghoul brothers.
Wish I would have worn my Tokyo Ghoul shirt, but hey, I'm okay with wearing Tekken shirt.
Yeah, I should have had mine.
I should have brought out my sweating.
I should have had mine. Oh well.
It is what it is.
So my number 3 is, why do I have so many fucking horror ones on my list?
Probably because there's not a lot of good horror anime.
Yeah, that's true, because this one combines witches, like a Groundhog Day subplot, and it's just honestly was a interesting idea. But when the anime happened at episode 2, what the fuck happened?
Wait,
what?
This is an anime called Umaneko When They Cry.
Oh my god!
They seriously messed it up in the second episode? Are you kidding? That's a record.
This is like, we have a murder mystery thing set up in the first episode. That's great. That's a cool concept. We have witchcraft. That's awesome. I love that. Where the hell are some of these other characters coming from in the second episode?
I don't know. Out of the creator's ass or something?
Something. Oh my god. Like, and the opening song was so good. And I love Dark Chamber Choir music. It's so good. The witch in this anime is unique and different. This was literally Echidna before Echidna was popular. That's the idea for it. And even, oh my god, they even did this. There was supposed to be a big battle scene where the witch actually summons her full power. These siege like hell towers come about to spawn out a big battle. We're supposed to get this big battle, right? We're supposed to get this really like climactic battle. Boom. Next scene. We don't even see it.
What?
We literally cut. You literally cut to the next scene, and we cut back. The fight's over. The fight is done. We didn't even see it. Like, what was the point? What was the point of showing that scene then? I get trying to be creative and do like a Groundhog Day kind of thing. Like if you die and redo your own like another timeline or something. I get that. But when you do it so much that it just breaks my suspension of disbelief and it goes off on a fucking tangent, it does not work. You need to fix it.
Yeah, so, look at ReZero. They did that too, and we all know how that went.
So please. The manga was great. It is such a good idea. You need to do something with this.
Well, there is
just the director. Director, come here. Fucking idiots.
Well, there is some hope because it's a spin-off of Higurashi When They Cry, right?
No, it's a completely original thing.
Oh. Never mind then. There is no hope for it. I was going to say there was hope because I thought they were related.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Nicholas,
They just share the title. That's my number 3.
Damn, my expectations of you saying it fucked up right when episode 2 came out. My God, your explanation just cranks that up.
Yep.
It's a special kind of shit if you fuck up after 2 episodes.
Seriously.
Exactly.
So,
All right.
number 2, and dear God, this is probably where I'm gonna pop a vein.
I'm gonna
My
have an
top 2 is gonna
aneurysm.
make me go.
1 and 2 are and 1 and 2 are gonna piss me off because my number 2. Why did Akame got killed? Fuck up.
Oh
Why?
my God!
Oh my God. Just
Oh
holy crap. Wait, Nicholas, did we miss a link?
no!
Fuck. Okay. But yeah, Akame got killed. Okay, let me just ask. Who thought it was a good idea to kill off mine?
Don't ask me.
Wait, let me listen. Nobody? Clearly.
No.
It's like, look, I know they set up Tatsumi and Akame kinda, and I would have supported that, but it's like, really?
Better
Kill
ways.
off love interest. It's stupid. Not only that, you decide to kill off the main character?
In such a bitch ass way.
Seriously.
Okay, so ignoring the whole Dragon Ball Z power up, that's so dumb. Like, you built up the series. Like, look, I know a lot of shows they do kill off the main character. Iron Blooded Orphans, kind of Dragon Ball Z because it did kill Goku off for a while and he came back. But it's like, this was a terrible idea. This was a terrible choice. I mean, okay, I don't like him. I grew to be indifferent towards Tatsumi. He deserved better.
Yeah.
Not only that. What Estet did with his body, I'm just like, what the hell? I know
Really?
she's a simp, but like, wow.
It's technically
And then-
like what? Like, did she even die? Technically,
I don't know.
We don't even know.
Yeah, and then the worst offender, Akame got they killed off Kurama. They killed her off. Akame killed her. In the manga, she lives, and Akame and her are happy. In the anime, no, I'm gonna stab you, and then I'm just gonna be a wandering Ronin suffering from my curse. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like anime Game of Thrones, but this is too much. You can't do this to my girl. Okay, this is so fucked up. Like, I was so pissed. That's why I will read the manga again and just think of that. That's my canon. That's my head canon. I'm not gonna consider that shit. That's the anime. Just okay. I'm done. I'm not gonna keep talking more because we are talking about Kami got killed. Give us a reboot. This needs it or it deserves it. Give me. I'll give you money right now. Here. It's like $2, but whatever.
all right, Nate.
Oh boy, this is like probably like a anime that I saw again in high school, and I'm pretty sure Brandon saw this one, and he might laugh at me for this one. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to delay it. Number 2 is Strike the Blood.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I had some really good reasons why this one needs a reboot.
why?
The problem is you can't. It's because the fucking Hobie Hey series. There's no source material. You can't.
Nate, I just survived COVID. You're gonna kill me with laughter.
It's for the love of
Oh wow, we all broke.
Okay, Strike the Blood. It was underrated at the time when it came out. First season was acceptable. It was fine for the way it is. It does have a unique, okay concept, I guess, but the main reason why I put it on my list, the later season.
For fuck's sake, gain your composure, man. Jesus, look
I
at you.
can't. How ridiculous is? Brandon said it best. The seasons. They're not even
big fucking air quotes.
They are OVAs. Like, no.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy can't even speak. What the fuck?
It was stupid. And even look at some parts of the light novel.
He's crying. He's crying.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a light novel. It's anime. It's like, how could you put that up under one season?
Because they went, because they brought in they went time fucking paradox. For whatever reason, why? Because we never touched that subject again.
Yeah,
That's what, time travel is frustrating.
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like this anime, like it's underrated for like the first seasons, but like skip the other season and just read the light novel at least, because it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. And if it gets rebooted, it better not make the same mistakes that the seasons have done.
Okay. Are we done? Are we
Yeah,
done?
I'm done. That's my number 2.
Wow. He was dying. Wow.
He was crying. He was fucking crying.
And you're crying too. It looks like you're-
I'm not crying.
Brother crying now.
Alrighty, Nicholas.
Go on.
Oh, buddy.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
Wait.
You motherfuckers, that would have been awesome. Rosario Vampire.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
No. Season 1. Okay, passable. Fine. The only real change they did was adding Mizore early.
That's it.
That's a bonus, though.
Yeah, that's a
It's
bonus.
a fucking bonus.
Yeah, season 2, no. It's like they looked at the original source material like, this is far too violent. So they just shoved tits in our face.
Seriously. Like,
Yes, that's legitimately what happened. Now, Brandon, show us final form Skune in the anime. Now show us final form in the manga.
Phew.
You see the difference?
Brandon, now show an image of a puppy, then show an image of a puppy in anime. I want a puppy.
The anime made him basically a simp. In the source, he's a fucking Chad.
He becomes a Chad literally at the end of their first year.
Second year.
How?
Yeah.
How do you
fuck
it up?
this up? How? And not only that, it's a satisfying ending.
Yes. It was.
Yeah, because he chooses a girl in a harem in anime. That is the crowning achievement everybody fucking needs. But no, we gotta keep it open. So falls open. I'm like, fuck, this is the shit you leave us? This is what we get? It's not even, say what you want about season 1, but at least it had a continuous arc that connected it back and forth. Season 2 might as well
was all
just been,
fucking over the place.
I know!
Also, speaking of season 2, like, what was the point of like having that cat teacher had that stupid subplot arc of her being a hero?
That was them high on catnip or something, okay?
What they were high on was doing that fucking curry episode.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Trey would love that episode?
No. Not even. That's not even the worst offender though. It's that fucking Jatel crap. Oh, my head still hurts. This needs a reboot more than like 99% of any other anime. Because, dear God, the source material it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got stakes, it knows how to do fan service when correctly, instead of just in our face all the time. Motherfucker. The big thing. Character development for Skune. The thing every main character fucking needs. But instead, we didn't get character progression in season 2. We got regression.
Because he's acting like a lost puppy.
I know. This makes me so mad.
It makes me mad that Todd Havercorn was a dub.
I know.
So bad.
And Alexis Tipton was there too.
I know. And Tia Ballard.
Tia Ballard, Colleen Clickenbeard. Just
Wow.
So many good actors, but just shit material to work off of.
seriously.
Wow.
The only positive thing about season 2, the fucking ending song.
Ending song, Trinity Cross is all.
That's the only positive thing.
Wow.
Go.
I have never tasted so much salt in my life.
It's just the
trust
beginning,
me.
Kevin.
Trust
It's
me,
just
trust
the
me.
beginning.
Here we go. So I'm gonna go and fucking curse you on the Akame Got Kill studio.
We,
It's 3 minutes away. Holy.
with
One
each
for
of
each
us.
of us.
No less.
Now,
Wow.
yes, like we know, the first half of Akame Got Kill was fine. It was good. The only thing actually different is they actually rushed with Akame and Tats with SS and Tatsumi's time with when he was with the elites. That's the only time.
Oh.
That one
The
doesn't
later
bother me that
half.
much.
What the fuck, guys? Literally, like, and yes, this is before I read the manga. And when I read the manga, I looked back at the anime ending and I just went, "What the actual?"
My thoughts exactly.
That's everybody's thought who's read the manga.
Like,
Yes.
like you guys did my best girl mine in the dirtiest fucking way possible.
Look,
They
Like,
did
what?
everything.
Tell me exactly. What the hell was the idea of going like killing everyone off, like literally one after the other, every fucking chance you get in the last episodes?
At least like the first half, they gave us a break in between.
Like
This one
showing
is like
Bulot's death meant something because we actually saw a thing called development, sacrifice,
delayed ability.
character.
and we spent more time with them.
Literally like six episodes. Boom, we get another one.
Everybody's dead.
And then three more episodes of that. Boom, 2 characters are dead. Last episode, let's fucking throw everything out the window because no way makes sense anymore.
It's literally dropping the bodies on the floor. Not even the floor. Way past the ground.
And seriously,
Oh,
mine was able to hold off S death for so long. And in Curcio, you talked about him evolving.
you
You
instead
didn't
of it
show
just
anything besides stage 2.
that's
at
the thing.
And then you just
Kill him off. Now, let me just say this: I am not the biggest Mind fan in the world, but if you're gonna kill off an established love interest to ship the character with another one, fucking go through it. Don't just kill off the main. Don't just kill off one and then kill off the other one immediately.
It doesn't work this way, guys. This one is literally my definition of a reboot needed. Needed and deserved. I can be bashing my head against the wall and it won't happen. So I'm gonna leave it there because my God, I'm probably gonna murder somebody if
Okay. Let's just move on to honorable mentions and then get all the rage out of our systems before bed.
That is true. So let's go in because Kevin doesn't have any honorable mentions because he's a little bitch.
Hey! Okay. You know what? I'm glad mine's dead. You should stay there and can it. How about that?
Okay. Akame also should have died then. If they were to kill off everybody, why not kill her off?
I mean, the
So
boss is alive.
for like how many more months?
I don't know.
So let's go ahead and go into honorable mentions. Nate, you can start us off.
Orient High School Host Club.
Kame got killed.
D. Gray Man.
Elfin Lead.
Akira.
Akira. Arya the Scarlet Ammo.
Rising of the Shield Hero.
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats.
Pandora Hearts.
Berserk.
Berserk.
God of High School.
Chaos Head.
Chaos Head. Zetman.
Devil May Cry the anime.
Blue Exorcist.
The Promised Neverland.
Outlaw Star.
Outlaw Star. Persona 4 Golden, the animation.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Grave Master.
Claymore.
Umaneko.
Canary and the Iron Fortress.
A Perfect Blue.
And Yu Yu Hakusho. So, Kevin, the floor is yours.
Crunchyroll. You want to adapt a webcomic, right? A webtoon. You want to do that.
There it is. There it is.
I think that's fine. That's fine. Why the fuck did you give the God of High School 13 episodes and adapt 100 chapters?
That's like what they tried to do with Akira. It doesn't
Okay.
work.
Look, I had to read it because me and Trey had this bet thing, and so honestly, I enjoyed God of High School. I reached like 200 plus chapters. The story was interesting. You know, it was slow, but it was interesting. They developed some characters. It was great. When the anime was announced, I was like, okay, I'll watch it. The first few episodes more or less did follow through with the webcomic. I mean, the intro was kind of different, but it wasn't bad. It was fine. Up to Mori fought Han, and that was fine. After that, what? Why That was my complete reaction when I see them rushing through Mori's god form, the fight with Ilpio. I'm just like, what? And like, you know how much development you're cutting? I mean, yeah, you kept development for Mori, Han, Mira, that's fine. What about some of the other characters who are important? Hell, the nerd in the freaking show, he was cocky. In the webcomic, he was calculated, he was smart, he was respectful. But no, he was a little bitch here. And guess what? He has a big role in this series. Then we got Ilpio's group. We barely get anything from them aside from Ilpio. And then, not only that, we also get the fucking fight with freaking, it was that blue-haired motherfucker. But oh my god, they rushed that. I'm like, dudes, you know how well it was built? It was built up really well. Then they fuck it up, and I'm just, Look. If you're gonna do something like this, at least do 25 episodes, 26 episodes. Trey agrees with me. Like that way, you could adapt as much as you can in here, have a little more time. No, they just Crunchyroll. You decide to cut shit, and what's worse, they fucking put their own advertisement in the show. If you look in the stage, there's Crunchyroll, there's Webtoons. What is this? I'm sorry. I know I'm ranting. I'm sorry, guys, but like, this is ridiculous. Like, they even did this with Noblesse. It's ridiculous. Like,
Oh yeah.
if you're ever gonna adapt Webtoons, at least try your best to somewhat stay more faithful to it. So,
And
Give it a
what's funny about it is that they haven't even talked about anything for Noblesse or God of High School. They're giving but they're giving Tower of God a season 2.
It's ridiculous. I don't know, but like, yeah, give it a whole reboot and then give it season 2 because the next arc it cannot be rushed because it is a long one and it deserves it. God of High School, I enjoyed it still. I mean, the fight scenes were fine, passable in the series, but it's like the story really suffered. So, God of High School, number 1.
I feel so bad for Robbie Damon, even though he did a great job voicing Maury.
Not only him, Sean
I feel
on
bad for everybody.
too.
I feel bad for the animators doing that. So, Nate.
Nicholas, you are not alone. Rosario Vampire.
Yes!
Before I saw Oregon High School Host Club, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in like the Aram podcast. This was my first Aram. And first season, okay, that was alright, interesting. Second season, weird, but okay. Then I decided, like, okay, might as well read the manga.
Yeah!
You seriously just did that, you idiots? Why? Nicholas always talk about
it. They
it.
had boobs on their minds the whole time.
Yeah, boobs and panty shots.
Literally, like, people say that High School DxD is about, like, fan service in the face. Well, at least, get this. High School DxD kept it somewhat consistent. At least they did it somewhat consistent. Rosario Vampire is just, like... I got, like, an interesting question. How the heck did that second season not end up on a freaking hentai site? How the heck did it not end up on that?
Because we didn't see any penetration.
Because we didn't see any full cleavage.
I know, but considering like the amount of things they did, it's just ridiculous. And it's not just like Skune that got robbed of the development. Maka got robbed too.
Mocha.
And it's not just Colleen Clickenbeer I also feel bad for. I also feel bad for Alexis Tipton as well. Because she was also the other voice for like the human form, like the cutesy form.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just like those two that got wrong. What was the point of adding like original anime characters into some of these episodes?
Nothing.
There was no point of that. Literally. And the final episode, Nicholas's reaction. Think of my reaction, but crank it up to 11 after looking at the manga. That's how pissed off I was.
Again, anime? Manga. Do you see the difference?
You see the difference?
Do you see the difference?
Literally, like, seriously, like, harems are getting popular nowadays. Like, we got some really good, unique ones.
And some ones that are just what the fuck.
Yeah. But if you're planning on making, like, a reboot for one of, like, the earlier harems, this is easily the most requested one on the top of the list because of that fucking reason.
Yes.
I mean, like, bring back some of the cast members. Good. If you want to do like new animation, okay, I'm fine with it. Imagine like maybe like the final badass armor like fully animated that way. That will be amazing. And most importantly, if you want to do fan service, fine, just pace it out. Look at Data Live. They know how to do that. And most importantly, I'm gonna go close to this, and to anyone that may adapt it, please flash out all the characters properly and don't fucking downgrade them.
I can summarize all of that in 4 words. Follow the source material.
Yes, because there was nothing wrong with the manga. It was perfect. It flows. Why would you even like bother to ignore that? I get it. You want to try something unique, but this is not how to do it. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice with this, but yeah, that's my number one.
Oh no, you want to
fucking vampire?
Oh, you want to hear somebody lose their voice? Wait till you get to me.
Well, it's
Go
your turn,
on.
man. The floor is yours.
Excalibur. We're talking about Fate Stay Night.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yes.
I already did Soul Eater. Yes. I'm gonna be honest. I watched them in chronological order, as in when they came out. So this was my first intro into Fate.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Then I saw the improvements in the graphics between Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade. And I still need to watch the Heaven's Field trilogy. How the fuck does this not get more respect? I get it. You didn't want to show a sex scene. I understand that. But there's gotta be a better thing to show than that abomination of a dragon. And the voice acting wasn't bad, but some of it just did not match up.
Oh,
Also,
it was
another thing I had to add.
cringe.
Another thing I had to add to that. Is this seriously how you're gonna introduce Gilgamesh? Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Gilgamesh,
That's
one of the biggest kings of anime.
not even in anime, in all of mythology.
Yeah.
You do him like this?
I am so glad that Fate Zero fixed that.
But you want to know why this is number one? This is why I am sick of people telling me, "Oh, well, you know what? Unlimited Blade Works looks better. Heaven's Field looks better." No shit, it looks better. They had years of animation to improve upon.
Yes.
Now, I am sick of Saber's Root not getting the love and attention it fucking deserves. Because without this, there is no Fate universe.
Yes.
No. Without this, we don't get Apocrypha. Without this, we don't get Grandeur. We don't get anything else. Because this is literally the apex of that entire fucking franchise, and people shit on it because it looks ugly. Fuck you. Do this justice. Saber deserves justice. And for the love of God, I do not mind the date they had, but you gotta make it better.
You gotta do something.
That was
I know.
cringe.
Oh, fuck off, Kevin.
Fuck off, Kevin, because you're not a Fate fan.
Kevin.
And we all know you're a Saber simp, even if you deny it. The King of Knights deserves a proper fucking adaptation.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'm so glad that I'm not the only one raving about that.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm mostly pissed about this because, like I said, everybody shits on it because the other versions look better.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
More
yeah,
like
look when
writing
it came
reasons.
out.
Look
when
like
it
it came
came
out. 2006.
Look
Yeah.
when it came out. Look at what everything else in that era
In
looked
the
like.
10s. And even the 20s.
So, yeah, my number one. Yeah.
Wait.
There's a lot of
I
good
know what
fucking
it
shit
is.
in here.
Are
Yes!
you fucking kidding me, Brandon?
Yes!
Four.
Yes!
You
So
got four.
tell me again. What the fuck was the studio smoking when they did Rosario Vampire Season 2? Tell me. Tell me.
I talked to Tia Ballard at Comic-Con. Even she doesn't know.
I'm just like, you guys, everyone out there, you know Nicholas and Nate's reaction. Mine was fucking bigger. Because I was fucking pissed. I literally, because, like, here's the thing. Because I was actually one of the stupid motherfuckers who actually supported the ending of the anime back in the day.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Oh, I will confess. I did the same thing before I read the source
Same
material.
here. You're not
And then-
alone.
Then
Then-
I got my hands on this. And I rewatched the anime.
And you're like,
Well, once again, director, come here.
Come here.
to the
Wow.
moon!
Tell me, what gave you the fucking idea to just shove panty shots in my face 5 seconds worth every single scene? It adds nothing to the plot.
It's like with Strike the Blood seasons. Like, what was the point of that fan service just for the heck of it?
And like Scoon, like we know. Bring
You mean
in the
Jay?
anime, bring in the manga. You see the fucking
Sounds like we're beating a
Tommy,
dead
do you
horse.
see the fucking difference?
I know we're beating a dead horse here, but it's worth beating.
It's worth beating because
And we have every right.
You have yokais, you have spirits, you have mythological famous creatures. Why am I focused on so much fucking fan service?
Not even. Yeah,
Not
also,
even good fan service.
fan service. Yes, not even that. But also, the whole Sune thing. Mocha gets an upgrade in the source material, too.
Seriously, like, oh my god, that shot would look so cool.
Good. And
It will be one of the best ones. It will be on par with Data Live.
oh my god.
And also, you too. You Mizure so fucking dirty.
I know.
How would you do one of the
Mizure.
best ice queens?
You do Mizure, Kurumu. Honestly, you ought to be throwing
Ruby.
Yukari in there.
Oh, look at Ruby.
Yes.
Like, I,
Thank you.
hey, I've been screaming about this for years. Ever since it came out. And I'm just like, what the hell is this? This is your idea of like a harem show being unique and different. It's supposed to be like, oh yeah, like this is supposed to be much better than High School DxD. It is one of the best harem shows of all time. It has great character development. You guys are smoking
shit.
You guys are on drugs, beer, high. I don't know what, but you guys
They are
made-
not good drugs.
you made decisions in the boardroom that you
That
didn't
killed
want,
any chance of getting
you
this
didn't- you
animated.
didn't want to follow this. It's not that much. It's not that fucking hard.
I can imagine like they had like the mangas over there, just like okay, back to the meeting. Let's not look at it. Let's not
But
copy
no,
and
like,
paste.
everyone wants to beat off their meat to some anime chicks. That's their idea.
Teenage,
For it.
too.
Oh my god, this is a reason why so many people talk about this anime that needs a reboot, and it deserves it. You have such a good idea and story. You could flush you wouldn't even have to do all their school years. You could literally just mix their first and second years into one. You could do that. It's not I've seen it done before. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to please the family, you could milk this for four school years worth. So please,
Somebody
someone,
out there.
anyone, somebody in Japan,
Do
look at
this
this.
justice.
Do this right. Do
Literally.
this justice.
Literally,
Because
all
I
the cre-
love this manga. It's one of my favorite manga series of all time.
Yeah.
So, fucking give it to me. And fuck off, Kevin, because you don't know
God
this.
damn it, Kevin.
You have no class.
So,
And you do?
this is mine. My number one.
I am
Wow.
so glad we mentally got that one.
I'm
God,
surprised
damn
none of us
it.
have lost our voices yet. Well, maybe not. Maybe Nicholas.
I almost did.
I almost lost my
Nicholas,
voice.
you
too.
muted yourself, you dumbass.
No, he's not.
I know.
No,
I
he's
know.
mouthing
You're
it.
a little dumbass.
So, that is our video, guys. Top 10 anime deserve a reboots and tier wars.
We
Rage.
really needed that.
I needed that.
Oh, I feel 10 pounds lighter already.
4 mental links from you of all people, Brandon. That's a record.
So, next time it's probably not going to be all of us together. It's probably going to be just 4 of us doing a original idea, which is anime characters we chose that are getting Pokemon.
Yay!
But after that, we'll get the whole group back together again because we'll do either top 10 underrated video games.
Yes.
It'll be for Kevin's channel if we're gonna do that.
Yay!
I had to do some more research.
But for me, it would be Anime Waifus Part 4.
Oh my god!
Or-
right on Valentine's.
Or
Anime Endings 4.
4.
one of the 4s.
Oh,
yeah.
One of those 2
Yes.
is on my channel, and the
Yeah.
one will be on that.
and I have another video that I was thinking we could do as well on my channel. Top 10 anime crossover pairings.
Yeah.
That is what we got. So
Yeah.
let us know what reboot anime you want to see.
And scream about it in the comments.
Like
Yeah.
we did.
So we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.